well.
So what?
It wasn't easy to
But
overcome
it's only
that.
not easy. Don't you understand? You're the one making it not easy because you believe they can affect you. So you're agreeing with them. Yes, you can make my life harder. You can make my life not easy, so I will make my own life not easy because I'm agreeing that you can make my life not easy. You're doing it to yourself. Otherwise, you could just say, so what? So what you wish me ill? That doesn't mean I have to accept that. It means you're in your own reality and I'm in my own reality, and yours is based on fear and mine is based on love, and I don't have to buy what you're selling.
Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
That's what it means to give your power away.
Yeah.
It's not something you actually can do, but it means that you're agreeing to match your frequency to the frequency you don't prefer for some reason. Stop doing that.
So continue about this romantic relationships. So since age of 18, I've been going through a lot of romantic relationships, and I'm 44 and I'm still single. And I'm ready.
Who says you have to be in a relationship?
I'm just looking for the one I can...
Maybe you are too caught up in the idea that you need to be in a romantic relationship. First relationship you need to be in is with yourself.
Yes.
First and foremost. When you give yourself what you need, then it is possible, not inevitable, but possible to attract someone who will then reflect to you that you are giving yourself what you need, and they can help magnify that to you and support you in that. So remember, love relationships are not about actually, shall we say, getting love directly from the other person because you don't have love for yourself. It's about the other person loving you in a way that allows you to learn to love yourself more. That's what a healthy relationship is. Do you understand?
So do you have an access to information? Is he there?
What did you say?
Do you have an access to an information for me? If he's there, if he's close.
If I told you it would happen tomorrow, what would you do? That's exactly why it's not happening tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I love you.
However, I love you. Unconditionally.
Hello, Bashar.
Hello and good day to you.
When ETs come, are they allowed to give us lightsabers?
We don't have lightsabers.
Thank you.
We will, however, give you technology and understanding as to how to manipulate light.
Perfect, thank you.
Anything else?
No.
Thank you.
Hey, Gangling.
Yes?
Are mermaids real?
Are which?
Mermaids.
In another reality, in another dimension, yes, not in your physical dimension, although there were experiments long ago in Atlantean times where genetic experiments were done that merged different kinds of genetics together to create something similar to that, but those beings did not actually survive, they were not viable. However, the idea of mermaids is a symbol of something that exists in another reality, in another dimension, that now and then may come through a portal into your reality, but it's very rare.
Awesome.
There is some awe to it, yes.
Can we be lucid and physical in spiritual reality, like not only before we die? And was
Oh, yes.
Jesus like that? And if
Absolutely.
he was, why is that why he is said to be both God and man?
In a sense, it's a representation that you understand that physical reality is a dream and become lucid in that dream. Did that answer your question?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
And my mom wanted me to thank you for helping her be a better parent to me and my brother, and the information that you give helps her be a better person.
That is her choice to be. Even though we may share information with all of you, you have to take it and apply it in order for a change to occur. So don't forget to thank her as well.
Thank you, I love you.
Love you too. And of course, thank yourself for being a teacher to your parents.
Hello, Tadeo.
Good day, good day. Nani?
It looks like it's time for the next phase.
Oh, all right. Do I have to come in now, Mom?
Do you want to go on for a little longer?
One more question.
There was somebody waiting in the wings.
Good day, Bashar.
Good day, good day.
So, one of our conversations, you said the hybrid kids call me Nature Bunny. And my excitement lately has been getting messages from nature with people. And when you talk about channeling, you say a lot of times it's helpful to have questions to ground the information.
Yes.
But I don't get questions from nature, I just get messages. So it feels like the excitement just takes me to a path or to a trail. And then synchronicity will bring my attention to a plant or a tree or a bird, and then the message will come through.
Yes.
And so the excitement is, it feels like they have a lot that they want to say to other people.
Yes.
So next step, it feels like bringing people with me on these nature trails.
Absolutely. Be a nature guide.
Okay. And there's a component that feels exciting about teleportation keeps coming up, and I know that's something that we're doing all the time.
Yes, you are. That's how you move, through teleportation, but you do it so smoothly you don't know that you're teleporting.
Yeah. And so what's been happening for me is the lucidity of feels like it's not even physical, so I have my awareness in multiple realities, I guess, or multiple experiences at once.
All right. Do I have to start calling you Lucy?
Sure.
All right, Lucy.
Okay, thanks. And so what's been, what feels like a gap is sometimes it feels like I want to have multiple experiences in physical. So being in one location at the same time, or one location, two locations at the same time. That's what I meant to say. Can we talk more about that?
You are not in multiple locations at the same time. Multiple locations are in you
On
at
me,
the same time.
right.
So when you start seeing it and feeling it that
It's
way,
the awareness of it.
something may happen that way if it is relevant for what needs to occur.
It's happened before. It feels like it's fleeting, so it doesn't feel like it's.
Then you have to trust the timing
Okay.
and the relevance of it when it occurs and when it doesn't.
Thank you.
Just let it flow naturally.
Thank you.
Is that all right?
It's so all right.
All right.
Thank you. The other thing that just popped in is experience I had recently with humpbacks and orcas together in harmony.
Yes.
So there was a humpback with their calf and orca with their calf all
Yes.
together in
Yes.
harmony. And so I know that I'm allowing that more and more. My question is about, you talk about they're reflecting to us the predation when they hunt one another.
Yes.
And
also different levels of the vibration and energy from the star system of Sirius.
Can you tell me more about that?
Not at this this time.
Okie dokie.
Will that do?
That will do.
Thank you, Lucy.
you.
Good day.
Okay.
All right. So we thank you for this co-creation, this day of your time. I remind you, allow yourselves to open up in preparation and understand how your lives may interact with the idea of being introduced physically to extraterrestrials into your society within the next 5 years. Ponder this and see what comes of it. Until we next give you a transmission on this subject, our unconditional love to you all and encouragement to explore, to discover, and to play. Aveo. Good day. Thank you. Thank you. When's the channeling going to start? Thank you all very, very much for being here today. It's really, really wonderful. My love to you all, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Thank you. Hello. Very nice to talk with you here. My first question is about math. This is from my friend who's a mathematician. What does mathematics look like in your civilization? And what is the most interesting theorem about whole numbers and number theory that you are aware of?
Mathematics in our civilization is expressed as geometry, not equations that use numbers. So the idea, for example, is you have a principle that is expressed by an equation that you cannot observe the position or the momentum of a particle at the same time. You either measure the position, but then you don't know how fast it's moving because it's frozen, or you measure the momentum, but then you can't measure the position because it's moving. We express that as a geometric tetrahedral form, four-sided pyramid of equilateral triangles. You have the base triangle, which represents position, what you would call the XYZ of position, and therefore, because it's one triangle, you can measure the position. Whereas the apex of the tetrahedron represents the time factor, the momentum factor, and since it's not connected to the base, you can't have the momentum at the same time that you measure the position. But then if you measure the momentum, your momentum is then measured by the apex, and 2/3, 2 points of the side equilateral triangle, so you don't have the entire position, but you do have the entire momentum. So it's expressed as a tetrahedral structure geometrically. The idea of whole number theories, again, is that we work with different levels of infinities in certain ways that is not something that your humanity expresses at this time. So we're not sure how to translate that idea into what you are asking, because a lot of your mathematics shy away from the idea of infinities. But from our perspective, there are whole number infinities that are different from other whole number infinities.
Thank you so much. I hope my friend got it. I didn't. Thank you. Appreciate it. So the next question is from me. I have been reading a book I bought from Amazon about reincarnation. So it says the reincarnation system is a trap that we need to escape.
Nope. Not true. The idea, first and foremost, again, please remember, everything exists at the same time. All lives, all people, all exist at once. In much the same way, again, by simplistic analogy, You have a television program playing on one channel, but you have hundreds of other programs playing at the same time on other channels. You just don't see them because you're not tuned to that frequency. But when you change the channel, you get a different program. But all the programs are playing at the same time. So all people that have ever existed exist now, right now, side by side, all here, all now, on different frequencies. So reincarnation is an experience within the soul can create within itself, but the truth is, the mechanics of it is that all experiences exist all now. And what you're doing is you're connecting energetically to other people that exist right now that you may think of as the past, but are now existing, and you download information and experience from them to aid and assist you in this life, as they may be doing with you by downloading information from your life to aid and assist them. But the way, from linear time perspective, you interpret that connection is as a memory. Oh, I remember being that person. It means you're simply tapping into that person. But from the linear perspective, you treat it as a memory because you think in terms of past, present, and future. So it's not a trap, it's something that is dynamically changing all the time. And when you die and go back into spirit, when you wake up into spirit, you are always given a choice as to what to experience next. So there's no such thing as a reincarnational trap. There's no such thing as a soul trap. Just examine all the experiences and all the reports that people have given of near-death experiences when they go into the spirit realm and come back. Not one single one of them has ever said anything about their soul being trapped.
Thank you. Can I ask one more personal question?
Well, that was a question. Do you want to ask another question?
Yes.
You don't have to ask if you can ask a question. I guarantee if it's not appropriate, I'll tell you.
I appreciate that. So I'm a software developer and I'm pretty good at it. However, I'm confused about if I'm passionate about it or not.
All right.
So when I am doing that, like the coding, debugging stuff, I really enjoy it. However, I have a huge trouble to start doing the thing. And I have other things that I really enjoy. I'm 100% sure I'm passionate about, which I never had a problem to even start to do. But for my job, I have always wait till the last minute when I have to do it. But once I start,
all right. Well, you're saying that you prefer the creative pressure of shortening the amount of time in which you need to do something.
That's part of it, I think.
That can be a valid technique as long as it works for you and doesn't stress you out.
It does, a lot.
All right. Is there another way you could be going about doing something, about starting something? Was it about starting that slows you down? Maybe you need to go about doing it a different way than the way you're doing it. Maybe you just don't prefer the way in which those kinds of things are traditionally started. Maybe you need to start a different way. Maybe you need to ask someone else to start it and then you can jump in.
Okay. So, but does that mean I do have passion about doing the thing, which means coding, like my job?
Well, yes, but you may be defining the idea of a start in a dispassionate way. That's what I'm saying. It's about your definition of the thing. Maybe there is either another way you could be doing it that would be more passionate for you, or you can change the way you think about starting. So you may already simply have a definition about the idea of starting something that isn't representative of passion when it could be, if you would change the way you think about what starting something means to you. So it's either you need to clear up your definition about what it means to start, or you need to do something about starting in a different way than you've been doing it that is more representative of your passion. One of the two.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Good day. Speak up, speak up.
Hello? There are countless stories of people, even devout Muslims, having profound experiences of Jesus, leading them to convert. At the same time, there are also demon-related experiences, particularly within the industries like music, where the idea of selling one's souls for fame persists. Based on the concept of a soul's journey by Michael Newton, which suggests, much like you, that we choose our human experiences from the soul plane. How do the figures of Jesus and Satan fit into this framework? If we all originate from the soul plane, what power or force underpins the concepts of Satan? And how do we reconcile the existence and experiences of Jesus if Satan isn't real, or vice versa? Where does faith fit into all of this?
Knowing fits. I understand what you're calling faith, but you don't really need faith if you understand how things work. You just know how they work. The idea of Jesus and Satan fit in as archetypal, symbolic representations energetically of the idea that the universe is a polarity between love and fear. And that's it. It represents love and it represents fear. Because fear is the opposite of love, not hate. Fear is the opposite of love, in the sense that you feel disconnected from source. So the idea of Satan is just an embodiment in human consciousness as an archetypal form that represents the absence of the experience of unconditional love, which is the vibration of existence itself. And love is representative of the vibration of existence itself. So Satan is the idea of the rejection of existence, which can't happen, because you can't cease to exist, from fear. And the idea of Jesus is the symbolic representation, and Krishna and Buddha and all of those ascended masters, representative of the idea of being in harmonic association with the vibration of existence itself. Does that explain it to you?
Yes, but like, where does the force, like, I mean, again, if you look at people that believe in like demons or Satan or anything, where does that force or that power come from if we all
It comes through them from source, because source doesn't care which way you go, because source is unconditional. You understand the meaning of that word unconditional?
Yes.
Well, if you understand the meaning of the word unconditional and understand that it's about love and fear, then you understand that polarity is part of existence. And therefore source doesn't really have an opinion as to which way you go, because it's all capable of giving you lessons. Remember that when you return to your soul, you are in a state of balance, and you know, and you learn lessons from every experience that you've had. Whether you spent time in physical reality believing in demons and Satan and experiencing fear, when you go back into your soul state, your true state, your natural state, you understand why you may have done that, how it may have served others, playing off of you, and all sorts of things. It's like playing a role that allows polarity to be played out so the souls can grow and expand based on those lessons, based on those concepts of the play between love and fear.
Okay, one more please. What key questions can I ask myself to better understand the root of my reactions towards others, especially in frustrating situations like dealing with inconsiderate drivers? And how can I align more deeply with the trait of patience towards them and others in similar situations?
Do you have frustration with young children who you know don't know any better yet?
Not really.
Then take that attitude toward those drivers. They are like young children who haven't learned that everything is an orchestration and can serve a positive purpose, who are simply out of fear and out of the sense of disconnection and out of a sense that they are not getting what fulfills them, are thrashing and lashing out and reacting in negative ways because they feel disconnected. So have compassion for them to understand that they simply need to learn how to connect more to their flow so they can flow and understand that they are part of a big orchestration that is serving humanity in a variety of ways. And if you take that attitude, you will then look at them in the same way that you would look at a young child who is simply just learning how to thrive in physical reality. You wouldn't think of them as any less, and you wouldn't be frustrated by them, because you know they still have something to learn. They still have a ways to go. So open your heart and treat them with compassion, all right?
Fair enough. Thank you so much for your insights.
And if you do curse at them, forgive yourself.